Circadian rhythm, aligning your biology for peak performance. Have you ever wondered why you feel energized at certain times of the day and completely drained at others? Or why some people are naturally morning larks while others are night owls? The answer lies in something called your circadian rhythm, your body's internal 24-hour clock that governs everything from your sleep patterns to your metabolism, focus, and even your mood. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of circadian biology. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to work with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them, leading to better sleep, sharper focus, improved energy, and enhanced overall performance. Your circadian rhythm isn't just about when you feel sleepy. It's a master conductor orchestrating nearly every biological process in your body. And here's the thing. Most of us are completely out of sync with our natural rhythms, which is why we feel tired, unfocused, and burned out. But what if I told you that by making some simple adjustments to your daily routine, you could dramatically improve how you feel and perform? Let's explore the science behind your internal clock and learn how to optimize it. Important medical disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition or health objectives. Chapter 1. The biology of your internal clock. First, let's understand what's actually happening inside your body. Your circadian rhythm is controlled by a tiny region in your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN. Think of it as your body's master timekeeper, located right above where your optic nerves cross. This biological clock operates on roughly a 24-hour cycle. But here's what's interesting. Without external cues, your natural rhythm would actually run closer to 24.2 hours. Every day, your body needs to reset this internal clock to stay synchronized with the outside world, the primary signal your SCN uses to stay on track. Light. When light hits your eyes, it sends signals directly to your SCN, which then coordinates with other parts of your brain and body to regulate hormone production, especially melatonin and cortisol, body temperature fluctuations, metabolism and digestion, immune system function, cognitive performance, mood regulation. When your circadian rhythm is properly aligned, you experience natural energy peaks and valleys throughout the day. You feel alert when you need to be productive, hungry at appropriate meal times, and sleepy when it's time to rest. But when it's disrupted, which happens to most of us living in our modern, artificially lit world, everything feels off. Chapter 2. Morning light exposure and sleep optimization. Let's start with the foundation of good circadian health: morning light exposure. This is arguably the most powerful tool you have for regulating your internal clock. Within the first hour of waking, ideally within the first 30 minutes, you want to get bright light into your eyes. Not through windows, not through sunglasses, but direct outdoor light. Even on a cloudy day, outdoor light is significantly brighter than indoor lighting. Here's what you're aiming for. 10 to 15 minutes of direct sunlight on clear days. 20 to 30 minutes on overcast days. Face east when possible to catch that morning sun. If you can't get outside, consider a 10,000 lux light therapy lamp. It's placed about arm's length away from your face while you have your morning coffee or breakfast. Morning light exposure does several crucial things. 1. It suppresses residual melatonin production, helping you feel more alert. 2. It starts a timer for melatonin production later in the evening. 3. It helps establish a consistent wake time, which is actually more important than a consistent bedtime. 4. It can advance your circadian phase if you're naturally a night owl. Now, let's talk about the other end of the cycle: optimizing your sleep. Your circadian rhythm naturally promotes sleepiness through 1. Decreasing core body temperature in the evening. 2. Increasing melatonin production. 3. Reducing cortisol levels. You can support these natural processes by 1. Keeping your bedroom cool. 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit is optimal. 2. Dimming lights 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. 3. Avoiding screens or using blue light filters. 4. Taking a hot bath or shower before bed. The subsequent cooling effect promotes sleepiness. 5. Establishing a consistent wind-down routine. Remember, consistency is key. Try to wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends, to maintain your circadian rhythm's stability. Chapter 3. Meal timing for energy and metabolic health. Your digestive system has its own circadian rhythm, and when you eat can be just as important as what you eat for your energy levels and metabolic health. Your body's ability to process food efficiently varies throughout the day. Insulin sensitivity is highest in the morning and decreases throughout the day. Digestive enzymes follow circadian patterns. Your metabolism is naturally faster during daylight hours, based on circadian biology. Here's how to time your meals. Morning 6 to 10 a.m. This is when your body is primed for glucose metabolism. A substantial breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs can stabilize blood sugar for hours, provide sustained energy, support afternoon focus and productivity midday 12 to 2 p.m. Your largest meal of the day should ideally be lunch when your digestive fire is strongest. This aligns with traditional eating patterns in many cultures. Evening 6 to 8 p.m. Keep dinner lighter and earlier. Late-night eating can disrupt sleep quality, interfere with natural fasting periods, lead to poor metabolic outcomes. Consider condensing your eating window to 8 to 12 hours, typically starting with breakfast and ending 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This approach supports natural circadian rhythms, allows for proper overnight fasting, can improve insulin sensitivity and metabolic flexibility, may enhance sleep quality. Don't skip breakfast. It helps set your circadian clock. Avoid large meals within 3 hours of bedtime. If you must eat late, choose light, easily digestible foods. Stay hydrated throughout the day, but reduce fluid intake before bed. Chapter 4. Scheduling work for maximum focus and creativity. Your cognitive abilities aren't constant throughout the day. They follow predictable patterns based on your circadian rhythm. Understanding these patterns can help you schedule your most important work for peak performance times. For most people, mental performance follows this general pattern. Morning peak 9 to 11 a.m. This is typically when analytical thinking is strongest. Attention and focus are optimal. Working memory performs best. Complex problem-solving abilities peak. Afternoon dip 1 to 3 p.m. Almost everyone experiences a natural energy dip, characterized by 1. Decreased alertness, 2. Reduced cognitive performance, 3. Increased sleepiness regardless of lunch. Secondary peak, late afternoon, early evening. Many people experience a second wind. Creative thinking often peaks here. Social and communication skills are enhanced. Physical coordination improves. For morning peak performance: 1. Schedule your most challenging analytical work. 2. Handle complex decision-making. 3. Tackle tasks requiring sustained concentration. 4. Review and edit important documents. During the afternoon dip, take a brief 10 to 20-minute nap if possible. Handle routine, administrative tasks. Organize your workspace. Take a walk or do light exercise. Avoid important meetings or presentations. For the secondary peak, brainstorm and creative tasks. Team collaboration and meetings. Physical exercise. Learning new skills. Remember that these are general patterns. About 20% of people are natural early chronotypes larks. 30% are late chronotypes owls, and 50% fall somewhere in between. Morning larks. Peak performance shifts earlier, often 7 to 9 a.m. Night owls. Peak performance occurs later, often 10 a.m., 12 p.m., and again in the evening. Track your energy and focus levels for a week to identify your personal patterns. Then, block your peak hours for your most important work. Batch similar tasks during appropriate energy windows. Build in recovery time during natural low periods. Align meetings with times when you're naturally more social and communicative. Chapter 5. Evening routines for brain recovery. Your evening routine is crucial for preparing your brain and body for restorative sleep. The goal is to gradually transition from the active, alert state of day to the calm, recovery-oriented state of night. During sleep, your brain undergoes critical maintenance processes. The glymphatic system clears metabolic waste and toxins. Memory consolidation occurs. Neural connections are strengthened or pruned. Hormones like growth hormone are released for physical repair. Your evening routine directly impacts the quality of these recovery processes. 2 to 3 hours before bed, wind down begins. Dim the lights throughout your home. Use warm, low lighting. Finish eating for the day. Complete any stimulating activities. Intense exercise, work, challenging conversations. 1 to 2 hours before bed. Relaxation phase. Take a warm bath or shower. The cooling effect afterward promotes sleepiness. Practice gentle stretching or restorative yoga. Read fiction. Avoid stimulating non-fiction. Listen to calm music or nature sounds. Practice meditation or deep breathing. 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Final preparation. Set out clothes for tomorrow to reduce morning decisions. Write in a journal or practice gratitude. Do a brief brain dump of tomorrow's tasks to clear your mind. Ensure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Blue light from screens, or use blue light filters after sunset. Caffeine, which can stay in your system 6 to 8 hours. Large meals or spicy foods. Intense physical exercise. Stressful conversations or activities. Bright overhead lighting. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. Keep it between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. Make it as dark as possible. Blackout curtains, eye mask, minimize noise earplugs, white noise machine. Remove electronic devices or keep them in airplane mode. Invest in comfortable bedding and pillows. Your brain thrives on routine. By following the same evening sequence each night, you create powerful cues that signal to your nervous system that it's time to wind down. This conditioning effect becomes stronger over time, making it easier to fall asleep and achieve deeper, more restorative sleep. Chapter 6: Circadian Rhythm and Mental Health. There's a profound connection between your circadian rhythm and mental health that's often overlooked. Understanding this relationship can be a game changer for managing mood, anxiety, and overall psychological well-being. Your circadian rhythm directly influences neurotransmitter production, serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, stress hormone regulation, cortisol, adrenaline, brain inflammation levels, neuroplasticity, and learning capacity. Emotional regulation systems. When your circadian rhythm is disrupted, it can contribute to depression and seasonal affective disorder, anxiety disorders, bipolar disorder, episodes, attention and focus problems, increased stress sensitivity, cognitive decline over time. The mood-light connection. Light exposure doesn't just regulate sleep, it directly impacts mood through several mechanisms. Morning light exposure increases serotonin production, your natural antidepressant, reduces cortisol levels, enhances alertness and positive mood, helps regulate seasonal mood variations. Evening light exposure can disrupt natural melatonin production, may increase depression and anxiety symptoms, interferes with mood-regulating sleep stages. Light therapy for mood. Use bright light therapy in the morning, especially during winter months. Spend time outdoors daily, even on cloudy days. Consider a dawn simulation alarm clock. Dim lights in the evening to support natural melatonin production. Sleep for emotional regulation. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Maintain consistent sleep and wake times. Create a calming bedtime routine. Address sleep disorders promptly. Exercise timing. Morning or afternoon exercise can boost mood and regulate circadian rhythms. Avoid intense exercise within 3 hours of bedtime. Even light movement like walking can help reset disrupted rhythms. If you're experiencing persistent mood issues, disrupted sleep patterns, or significant circadian rhythm problems, consider consulting a sleep medicine specialist, a psychiatrist familiar with chronotherapy, a therapist who understands the sleep-mood connection. Sometimes addressing circadian rhythm disruption can be a powerful complement to traditional mental health treatments. Chapter 7: Travel, Night Shifts, and Resetting Disrupted Rhythms. Modern life often forces us out of sync with our natural rhythms. Whether you're dealing with jet lag, working night shifts, or just trying to reset after a period of poor sleep habits, there are evidence-based strategies to help you realign your internal clock. Before travel, start shifting your sleep schedule 3 to 4 days before departure. Go to bed and wake up 30 to 60 minutes earlier each day. For westward travel, go to bed and wake up 30 to 60 minutes later each day. Consider light therapy at your destination time. During travel, set your watch to destination time immediately. If arriving in the morning, try to sleep on the plane. If arriving in the evening, stay awake during the flight. Stay hydrated, but limit caffeine and alcohol. After arrival, get bright light exposure immediately if you arrive in the morning. Stay awake until local bedtime, no matter how tired you feel. Avoid napping for more than 20 minutes. Eat meals at local times. Consider short-term melatonin supplementation, 0.5 to 3 milligrams, 30 minutes before desired bedtime. Working night shifts is challenging because you're fighting against millions of years of evolution, but you can minimize the impact. Before your shift, take a 90-minute nap in the afternoon. Have a light meal before starting work. Expose yourself to bright light when you arrive at work. During your shift, use bright light therapy 10,000 lux. During the first half of your shift, eat light, frequent meals rather than large ones. Stay hydrated, but avoid excessive caffeine late in the shift. Take short breaks and move around regularly. After your shift, wear dark sunglasses on the drive home. Keep your bedroom completely dark. Avoid caffeine for 6 hours before your intended sleep time. Try to sleep within 2 hours of getting home. For multiple night shifts, maintain the same sleep schedule on your days off if possible. If you must flip back to a normal schedule, use light therapy strategically. If your circadian rhythm has been disrupted by stress, illness, schedule changes, or poor habits, Week 1. Establish basics. Choose a consistent wake time and stick to it every day. Get morning light exposure within 30 minutes of waking. Dim lights 2 to 3 hours before desired bedtime. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Stop eating 3 hours before bedtime. Week 2 to 3. Fine-tune and strengthen. Add a consistent evening routine. Optimize your sleep environment: cool, dark, quiet. Consider gentle exercise in the afternoon. Practice stress management techniques. Track your progress with a sleep diary. Week 4 plus, maintenance and optimization. Continue all basic practices. Fine-tune meal timing. Optimize work schedule if possible. Address any remaining sleep issues. Consider professional help if problems persist. While lifestyle changes are most important, some tools can help. Melatonin 0.5 to 3 milligrams 30 minutes before bedtime for short-term use. Light therapy lamps 10,000 lux. Blue light blocking glasses for evening use. Sleep tracking devices use data to identify patterns, not to stress about perfect scores. Remember, resetting your circadian rhythm takes time and consistency. Most people see significant improvements within 2 to 4 weeks of implementing these strategies. Let's recap the most important strategies for optimizing your circadian rhythm. 1. Morning light exposure is your most powerful tool. Get outside within 30 minutes of waking. 2. Consistent sleep and wake times are more important than perfect duration. 3. Meal timing matters. Eat your largest meal when your metabolism is strongest. 4. Work with your natural energy rhythms. Schedule challenging tasks during your peak hours. 5. Evening routines prepare your brain for recovery. Dim lights and wind down gradually. 6. Your mental health is intimately connected to your circadian rhythm. 7. Disruptions can be managed with strategic light exposure, meal timing, and consistency. When you align your daily routine with your biology, the changes can be remarkable. You'll wake up feeling more refreshed. Your energy will be more stable throughout the day. Your focus and productivity will improve. You'll sleep more deeply and restoratively. Your mood and stress resilience will enhance. Your overall health and longevity will benefit. Start with just 1 or 2 changes. Pick a consistent wake time and get morning light exposure. Establish a simple evening routine and track how you feel for 1 week. Then, gradually add other strategies as these become habits. What's one circadian rhythm strategy you're going to implement this week? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing about your experiences. If this video helped you understand your internal clock better, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more science-based health and performance content. And remember, small, consistent changes aligned with your biology can create profound transformations in how you feel and perform every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.